Mr. Whittall, let's talk about this Orlando Eye. You can't miss it. How many people do you think will get on that in the first year?
Josh, you can't have the microphone back. We're expecting, the Orlando Eye is really exciting. We're expecting about 3 million people a year to come through this. And we're going to have a lot of locals we're going to bring to this end of town. Locals kind of quit coming to iDrive, but there's so many reasons for locals to come to iDrive now that really didn't exist a few years ago. It was always looked at as, that's just where all the tourists goes, the traffic's so bad. But there's so many things to do with Sea Life Aquarium coming, Madame Tussauds, all the entertainment we have, with what Josh is doing, Point Orlando's new additions. The Eye is going to be, we're just excited about it. It's going to be an incredible thing. I've had the luxury to ride the London Eye a couple of times, and it was great. And but I'll tell you, I was born and raised here in Central Florida. I was the son of a fireman, raised in Winter Park, Florida, and I went to Disney the week it opened. And I went there because my dad worked there as a fireman. And it was so cool to go there and see that. And the amount of transformation that's happened since I was a 5-year-old little boy till today, and what's in store for us. I mean, what you're seeing right now happening in iDrive, like Josh says, 2020, it's going to have a whole new face. But I think there's going to be another base that you don't really quite see coming right now, because we all drive up International Drive, and I know that Rick said there's a bunch of undevelopable land, but we kind of always look at this short stretch of iDrive from Sand Lake Road up to where the Beeline is. And but on the opposite side, on the east side, is Universal Boulevard, which is kind of forgotten about. There's tons of land over here. There's 500-600 acres right across the street. And I'm telling you, there's plans for that. We're interested in it. We're pursuing it. There's other things that are happening on it. You're going to see all that come to fruition, which is really going to change the whole dynamic down here. Because we keep saying iDrive, but Universal Boulevard is a big, big landmass that has lots of opportunities. And I bet you we're going to be sitting here 5 years from now, and I plan on hopefully announcing a few things, that we're going to sit here 5 years from now and say, oh my gosh, it's so much more than what we all expected. And it's all good. I'm one of those guys who believes in the rising tide, all boats float. And I think the synergy that's happening down here is good for us. All the restaurants, like Susan said, you've got to be at the top of your game, and the best restaurants that are at the top of their game do the best in their chain. If you don't compete on that level, you'll fail. And somebody else will come in and do a good job. But there's enough activity here, and we're breeding more activity. And even though Josh decided to upstage us with his skyplex, no, I think it's great. I am happy. I'm happy to see all this. I think it's great for all of us, because someone's going to come down here. Now they have an alternative. They could go to Universal Studios, they can go to Disney, but when they're done with the theme parks for a couple of days, there's lots to do here. It's not just coming down here and grabbing a meal. Now it's coming down here and, let's ride the Orlando Eye and go to Madame Tussauds and Sea Life. And, wow, that was fun. Look at that roller coaster. I want to go ride that thing. Let's go to Mango's and party all night and put the kids somewhere. There's a lot of great stuff coming. So it's a very exciting time, and I think the more the merrier, and I want to see more happen down here. So it's a great place, great time.